Gemini is my all-time favourite deck in Duel Links, which makes me super happy that they finally added more Gemini stuff into the game. The build I will be showing today is Chemicritter, because one of the new Gemini cards is a very strong trap card called Burnout. I will also show a fully free-to-play build before hopping into gameplay, and this build itself is already very cheap and easy to build. This deck is not competitive, but it is a competent fun deck. Enjoy! Okay, so Trap Player might look weird, but there is actually maths and reasoning behind it. I will explain it in a sec after I mention the new cards. There are 3 new Gemini cards. A Rankatic Seas Monster, which is cool, but not quite as nice as Catalyst Field. A field spell that lets you normal summon twice for Gemini purposes, and allows you to summon the big Geminis without tributing. Not only that, but it has another effect to destroy opponents' cards, making it not really a surprise that I use 3. You could even use Pathfinder, but having Catalyst in your hand isn't that important. With the Chemicritter Gemini deck, the best of the new cards is Burnout. You banish a Chemicritter on the field to summon 2 from the deck with different names from each other, which lets you turn a 700 attack point crab into 2 pretty large monsters. It even has an effect in the graveyard to banish itself when an attack is waged directly, and then summon back a banished Gemini, which is probably going to be the monster you banished for the first effect, but it could also be cards banished from Ogre or even Catalyst in weird game states. So yeah, Burnout is pretty nice. With Burnout being the best card in the deck, it makes sense to build the deck around that card. The description of Trap Player is rather vague. If there's a certain trap card you want, you play 3 of that one, and the other ones all at 1 copy. I want to see Burnout as much as possible in my hand, so I'm using 3 of that, then 4 other good trap cards at 1 copy each. Normally in a 20 card deck, if you play 3 copies of a card, the chance of you seeing that card in your opening 4 card hand is around 50%. However, if you play 3 of a trap card with Trap Player with the other 4 traps at only 1 copy each, the chance of seeing that card goes from 50% to 75%, which is a pretty big increase. This skill does come with a restriction though, which is that you cannot activate monster effects nor special summon in your first main phase, which does stop some Catalyst combos, but even so, Catalyst still unbricks the big Chemicritters and can destroy cards. For the small Chemicritters, the best one is normally Crab, then Ox, with Hawk being the worst one, in order of how good they are turn 1 in combination with Catalyst Field. But when under this skill's restriction, this order actually flips. You can't do monster effects on the first turn, so Ox becomes better than Crab because of its massive defense, and Hawk becomes the best one for having the most attack and a better effect on turn 3. However, it's not a big difference, and you can definitely just play 2 of each. Ogre is much better than Hydreigon in both stats and effects, but you have to summon 2 monsters with different names with Burnouts. For the other traps, anything strong will work. These 4 are what I would recommend. The 1 random Book of Moon is because I wanted an extra defensive card, but if you change the number of traps by adding another, that ruins the point of the skill, and Book of Moon is the best spell card. To make the deck fully free to play with no super or ultra rares from boxes, you only have to change the deck to look like this. The extra deck is just a bunch of rank 8s with 1 or 2 rank 2s. I've really enjoyed playing this deck so far. I think it's pretty nice. Enjoy the gameplay. Going to discard a vision and search for a ritual monster, which is probably going to be the new one, which is Gishki Zielgius. Abyss can search for anyone with 1,000 or less defense. This is pretty much the best normal summon in the deck. They're doing another Vision. Yeah, Vision is not once per turn, so they're going to search for also Soul Ogre as well. What does this one do? This one can discard a monster to spin back face-up cards to the deck. Okay. They're going to tribute the shadow for a Soul Ogre. Then we're going to make a rank 4 Seas Monster. Okay. So they have that in the hand, they can add back this to the hand with Ultra Mirror. Spider Shark pass. Understandable. We're going to activate Catalyst Fields. And Is Gishki right good with a new support? I think it's pretty good, yeah. But it's nothing too insane. We could destroy it, but if we destroy it, they can bring back the monster and search for a Gishki monster. I think I do destroy it regardless. We summon the Deoxogre with this. And then summoning it again with a Gemini summon. We're going to banish it on the field until their next end phase, so it will come back to us. We're going to take out the Hope Raven. That will revive probably the Abyss. And Abyss will search for a Gishki monster. Oh no, we're going to bring back the Ogre, okay. We're going to discard the big one to target the Callous Field. That will go back to the deck. And then we can add this back to the hand by using the effect of Chemicritter in the graveyard. So what deck you're playing? I am playing Gemini Chemicritter. Ooh, Salvage is a very, very good card in this deck because it can add back all of the small ones. Discarding the Shadow. Yep. Gishki Abyss. Abyss will search for a Gishki monster. This is fine. Adding a Vision to hand. This one grabs the ritual monsters. And Chemicritter will Ritual Summon. Okay. Summoning the Zealgigus. We're going to hit this with a fat Floodgate Trap Hole. Because we don't want them to spin back our back row and also draw cards at the same time, because that is very, very good. Touch over Sharks, we're going to make a rank 4 here. It would seem that way. We're going to make a Spider Shark. Super Fries, yeah. Our new name for Super Fries. Super Fries. Sounds tasty. We let this go. Not any other Gemini cards, no. Super Fries and Spark don't work well with this deck. Okay. I could maybe keep it in hand. So if I top deck a Callous Field, I can bring back my monsters, but I think setting it is still better. Do you think First of Dragons would benefit Gemini? I think it would, yeah. It would make Dragon's Mirror very, very good. And pass turn. Okay, they're going to add back the big one to their hand here with the effect of Chemicritter. But yeah, I do think that First of Dragons would definitely be very good for Gemini. We're gonna Book of Moon here. Yeah, we'll book the Hope Raven here. Flip this. Normal this. Effect. Special summon the Hydro Hawk. Then I think making Crumble Ogres isn't the best play here because they can revive Ogre. Then I'm kind of stuck. So I think I'm going to make Gachi Gachi and pass. I think. No. I make Gachi Gachi and kill this. Because if they go Ogre target this, I can just chain the Burnout. So. Okay. Abyss gonna search for a Gishki monster. Gonna grab a Shadow to the hand. Activates Chemicritter. Yep. Oh boy. I'm in danger. Going to Ritual Summon. Time out every round. Well, how can I time out? Time isn't real. So, there is a flaw in that theory. Summon's fine, yep. Chain. Bum bum bum. Summoning 1, 2. Okay. Oh, nice. They whiffed. They whiffed. Because they didn't draw a Gishki monster, they can't spin back a monster to the deck here. But I'm not out of the clear just yet, of course. Effects, yes. We're going to detach of this to protect itself. So our field is indeed protected. We're going to Gemini summon our Dioxoga. We're going to use the effect to banish Hydrohawk to destroy that, then set a back row into battle phase, and then that is GG. Yeah, thank you all for watching the stream, or thank you all for watching the YouTube video if you're watching on YouTube, and yeah, have a perfectly balanced rest of your day.